So it's the next day now. I went in yesterday and I slept for a couple hours right away. And then I went to bed 3 o'clock in the morning and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which was just a little while ago. So I slept for 12 hours straight. Wow, I kind of figured that. I wore myself out pretty good yesterday. But I got the monster going. I'm happy. So I feel good when I drive the monster. It's a head turner. I'm not just another guy on a scooter, right? People see it and they look. And that's what I did when I saw the picture of the monster for the first time. I went, whoa, right? So, honestly, there's some pride at play in that. And I'm not going to deny that. I feel good driving the monster. I have something that nobody else around me has. And that's what I like. I like being unique. I like having... I've mentioned it before. When I had gardens, I always had flowers that nobody else had, right? It's just, that's the way I am. I don't want to be part of the crowd. I want to be me, And like I said, there's some pride involved in that. I know that. But I like the monster as much as I've had a lot of issues with it. I love it. When it works. When it works, I love it. And I went out yesterday. I come home and I'm still reading full battery power. So, all that rolling resistance is now gone, which is going to be good for the motor. It's faster now. And not as fast as the Celebrity, there's no question. It's definitely slower than the Celebrity, but it's a lot more comfortable to drive, and the steering is so loose and free now. And I hooked the ball joint up to that far hole in the steering thing tab, so I sped up my steering. I have a tighter turning radius now. Because I really like that. That's one of the things I like most about the Celebrity, is it turns so sharp. So I did that, and I'll probably end up changing it eventually, because every time I do that, it's like it makes the monster harder to stay straight on a bumpy surface, because it tries to turn. And I'll get sick of that eventually and put it back on the center hole, slow the steering down. But for now, I'm enjoying it, and I don't know what to say. So I looked at the forecast again. I wish I had taken a screen capture of it last night, because there was some 36s and 37s in there. So, I mentioned before, the highest temperature I've ever seen is 36. It's been a long time since I've seen temperatures like these, but this is from just a few minutes ago. A lot of 34s in there. It's just been a long time since we've had hot temperatures like this, like a string of hot temperatures like this, not just like one single day. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready. Only problem is, there's a thunderstorm icon with almost every one of those. But of course that doesn't mean it's going to rain every day. It doesn't mean it's going to storm every day, or even all day. So I could still go out at the time I go out, enjoy the day, and have the thunderstorm in the late evening or overnight or something, right? It's just, that day there's a chance of storms. It's just a matter of when. But anyway, I'm still looking forward to it. I took a screen cap when I come out. It's only 25 right now. It's supposed to be 28 today. So this is just the beginning of it. I hate just getting here. And let's see what summer brings us this year. Yeah. But I'm going to go out for a nice long tour. Well, I don't know what long tour, probably normal length tour. But I'm going to start with the drive that I normally do. I have been doing with the Celebrity. And just kind of see where the wind blows me today. That was the longest trip I've done with the Monster yet this year. It's not super hot out right now. There's a really nice breeze. And I just wanted to keep going. The batteries are holding up nicely. So one thing I forgot to tell you, I've been wanting to for a while and I keep forgetting about it, is I can save my key switch now. Because this button that I put in to reset the battery monitor, I don't have to turn the Monster off for that to work. So if I leave it in the on position, I push that button, it thinks it's charging, and everything else shuts down. So when I take my break and I'm ready to go again, I push that button again to disconnect, and the Monster is automatically ready to go again. I don't have to actually turn it off, the key off, on and off. So, save my key switch. Now, the only downside to that is the Monster's headlights are not on a dedicated switch. So, I push that button in, and like I say, everything shuts down, including the lights. The lights will turn off. So, when I disconnect, I have to turn the lights back on. But, no big deal. Everything else is good. The Celebrity's got a dedicated switch for the lights. So when you turn the scooter off, everything's off. You turn it back on. If the headlights are on, they'll automatically come back on. Same with the 4-ways. So, that's kind of cool. I can save my key switch. I like that idea. So, I think that's all I got. I don't think nothing really spectacular happened. Well, I got a little bit of entertainment. A canoe on the river when I stopped down at the dam. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I drove down my trail, down by the boat launch there. I haven't been down there for quite a while. I won't take the Celebrity through that mess, but I went down there and I could actually still see where my trail was, so I got through it no problem. And it's pretty grown in, but I got to sit right beside the river. So I was on the other side of the dam, the downstream side of it, and there's a couple people out there with a canoe. And I'm not sure if they just got there or if they came from the other side of the dam and were continuing their route. I don't know, but they dumped water out, got back in, and they got stuck on a rock, and and they finally got on their way, and they looked up. It's like, hey, we got an audience. Yeah, how you doing? I don't know if they're kind of embarrassed or what, but it was kind of funny to watch. So I guess that's it. I did see a very large snapping turtle in the water while I was watching them, and there's people on the other side of the river, and I didn't feel comfortable getting my camera out. I want them to think I was recording them, right? I could have zoomed in on that and got a really nice shot of that turtle. It was just right at the surface with its head sticking out, getting some air. But it was pretty big. It was a very large turtle. So, gotta be a snapping turtle to be that big. I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. I checked out the new subdivision up there. A couple times I was out at the river at the soccer fields there, and I heard sounded like construction vehicles up there, so I decided to go up there today. And there's a few mounds of dirt that were dumped. That's it. Nothing else has changed, so I'm not exactly sure what I was hearing. So anyway, that's it. This could be a long video. I'm going to show my Monster tour.